Good morning from a very, very cold Gothenburg. So Charlie and I are off exploring West Sweden, Gothenburg this morning, and we've left the hotel and are now on a mission to find a nice brunch. Where are we heading, darling?
It's called Le Café Paris, is it? No, I don't know. I thought you knew.
Useless. It's called La Petite Cafe, and apparently it's a really lovely place for breakfast. A few people commented on some Instagram photos yesterday recommending it, and also the lady that showed us around yesterday recommended it. So that's our first port of call this morning.
Yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight.
So we just had a lovely breakfast at Le Petit Cafe. We could have had breakfast at the hotel, but Charlie's going to be writing a guide to Gothenburg on his blog. So we always try and find some nice, unusual breakfast places. And I think we're just going to have a little wander around now. There's some really nice shops around here, and we had a little walk around yesterday. Very much Charlie's style. There's like Nudie Jeans. Is it from here?
Nudie Jeans were made in Gothenburg.
Yeah. And loads of really nice shoes and homewares. Why do you always do that?
I don't know.
It's like, you're like, oh, camera. It's full of silly face.
Really cold.
Yeah, it's very, very cold. I've got my gloves on. Very thankful for my thermals. Need to get you some thermals, don't we, darling?
Yeah.
Yes, I will convert him. So yeah, lots of really nice homewares, shoes and accessories. So let's go and do a little bit of shopping. So does anybody else remember the Moomins, or is this me just showing my age? But Mum always used to say that I look like Little My, which is this character where I had my hair in a bun.
Like that.
You nobby.
And that is Dexter.
No, that's a Moomin.
Right, come on.
So I didn't explain earlier, but where we had breakfast is in an area called Haga, H-A-G-A, and apparently it's kind of like a hipster area, the cool area, maybe a little bit Shoreditchy. Yeah. And there's people selling things on the streets. There's a lady selling handbags over on the fence behind me, a little bit Cambridge Satchel Company-esque. Lots of vintage stores around here, so it's nice to discover a different part of town. What are you getting, darling? What is it?
A mug.
A mug.
That's what you are.
A mug for a mug.
Mug for a mug.
You're not. What do you want to get? What are those?
Should we?
What for?
You're paying, mate. Someone might.
We've embarked on our Swedish road trip. We've just picked up a car that we're renting for the day, and we're now driving to a place that I'm not even gonna attempt. Fickelsbackelflugel, I don't know. It's impossible to pronounce, even the Swedish people can pronounce it. But it's about an hour's drive. Charlie's doing very well considering we're driving on the wrong side of the road. We're using my Google Maps as our sat-nav, and I think we're going to be there in just under an hour. The scenery is pretty beautiful. Everything is just finally arrived and we've just got to the place that we're staying tonight. It's like a massive, almost like a sea container but more permanent, and I think there's about 8 rooms in this whole building and we're the only ones staying here tonight, so we've pretty much got the place to ourselves. But as you can see behind me, our room is very, very cool. So it's called Hotel Slippen. It's brand new and it's on the island I really cannot pronounce the island, but I'll leave it written down here. And it's basically just like a fisherman's island. It's 10 kilometers long and 5 kilometers wide, so very, very small. But this room is very, very cool. Have a look at this.
Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special.
Good morning. So I just realised I did not finish the vlog off properly yesterday. We ate far too much. So we had dinner at the restaurant which is connected to the hotel here, which is the Slippens Hotel. And it was like a Christmas buffet, which apparently is a bit of a Swedish tradition, especially in these areas. And I think that Charlie and I definitely felt quite privileged to be there. We were definitely the only tourists amongst loads of the locals. They were even asking us like, how did you find out about this place? So it was pretty cool to be there. So the first course was different types of herring, which had been cooked in different ways. I didn't actually have any because I'm not the biggest lover of fish. And then the second course was more fish. Charlie had lobster bisque, and then there was like monkfish balls and like a cheese sauce, which actually looked amazing, but again, I didn't have any because it was fish. And then there was, it was really cool. You almost like went into the kitchens. So the chefs had prepared it in the day before. So you went into the kitchens. Oops, my camera battery just died mid-sentence. But I think I was just telling you about our main course, which was basically, the lighting is so weird, by the way, because it's like bright blue-grey outside. It's so unusual, this weather here. It's 9:30 and it's only just started to get light, and yes, I'm still in my pajamas. I don't know what is going on. This place just makes me super sleepy. But yeah, so we had the main course, which was again loads of, literally like they'd just got the pans off the stove and put them on the side for you to help yourself. We had this incredible like slow cooked pork, which was my absolute favorite, creamed spinach. There were loads of different like cold meats, and then the desserts. Oh my god, so many different desserts. I had like 2 creme brulees, there were loads of little panna cottas, loads of cakes, cheese, coffee, and it was all just help yourself. And then there was mulled wine. So yeah, it was a fabulous, fabulous dinner, and apparently people come from all over Sweden to have this Christmas buffet dinner here. So I'll leave information about it down below, because I'm sure if any of you guys visit Sweden, then you'll be very, very interested to try it. I will definitely be going back here if and when I come back to Sweden, because it was fab. Yeah, it's only just started to get light, so we can see where we are for the first time, because it was dark when we arrived here yesterday. And as I don't know if you can see behind me, we are in like a fishing port. Don't know if that's gonna focus. Yeah, so we're gonna go and have some breakfast and then go for a little explore. So we've gone for a little winter's walk after having breakfast at the hotel, and what is this town? Is this Fickelsbachle?
I can't
pronounce that place that we can't pronounce. But it's a very cute town, but we feel like we're the only human beings here. It's quite strange, isn't it, Di?
Yeah, it feels like a bit of a movie set, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like you could
It really
film a film
does.
here.
Like all the houses are so perfect with their perfect wreaths and the perfect fairy lights, but we have not crossed a single human being other than one car on our 10-minute walk.
Climb back.
Another human! Oh, it's the same human. So it is a fishing port, so we're wondering if people maybe just come here during the summer months and do their fishing, and then in the winter they just hibernate back in the city. But it's really beautiful. It's just, listen, not a sound. from our little walk and we're just packing all our bits and bobs up, and we're gonna have a little explore of the other rooms here because this place is pretty cool and we're intrigued to see what the other places, the other rooms look like. So you couldn't really see ours yesterday, but we've got this lovely lounge area with these seats and sofa, TV on the wall. But who needs a TV when you've got this beautiful view? You can see it a little bit better now, the harbour behind us. So we're going to go and check out a few of the other rooms because, as I mentioned yesterday, we're the only ones staying here tonight. So let's go and explore.
It's colder now when you're around. Say the word and we'll hit the ground.
So this is room Regina, which is pretty much the mirror image of our room. It's opposite us. And each of the rooms has been named after someone that used to live on the island or that still does live on the island. So this is named after Regina, and you've got a picture of her up on the wall here. There's like a little wooden,
Oh God.
wooden lady's head. So she looks like she was a rower.
I reckon she might have been a model.
You're mean. She's really cute.
She is cute.
She's probably like a fisherman's wife or something.
I bet she's a good cook though.
Yeah.
That's not being sexist, but she looks like someone that would
She
know
does.
no way around an oven.
No way around a kitchen.
That really sounds really bad, but you know what I mean.
She does
Good
look like a good
home cooked fish.
Yeah. So another beautiful room. There's lots of very Instagrammable surfaces here. Charlie, have you seen the table?
Yeah, I know.
Very
Look at this as
Instagrammable.
well.
They all have really cool headboards as well. I'm also realising that on this trip I didn't pack particularly well. All I've been wearing this whole time is jumpers, my scarf, my thermal jeans. Back home again now after what feels like a terribly long journey because of all the tube strikes and train strikes. It's just a little bit of a mission to get home, and it's about 9:30 now. Charlie and I are absolutely starving. So we've just ordered an Indian from across the road and I'm so excited to get into bed, take my makeup off and have a curry. We're gonna watch Gavin and Stacey and enjoy a chicken korma and a chicken tikka masala because that is how boring we are. But yeah, sorry I didn't vlog this afternoon, but basically we drove from Fiskebøl, still can't say it, back to Gothenburg, and we had lunch in Gothenburg in a really random Swedish cafe, but it was nice to have some more local food. And yeah, then we basically flew home, so you didn't miss too much, but I think I was just quite knackered for some inexplicable reason because I haven't really exerted myself too much. So yeah, I didn't really pick up the vlogging camera too much. But normal vlogging will be resuming over the next few days. I have a bit of a backlog because I didn't actually edit or upload yesterday's Swedish vlog yet. So you'll have a few days to catch up on. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming on our Swedish adventure with us. And I will see you tomorrow for a normal London vlog. So see you soon and good night.